Feezo's in the car, you know what that means. I'm going to buy some music gear. It is currently 9 a.m. and I am driving to go pick up this weird little multi-effects unit thing. I've always kind of been against the whole multi-effects thing because I'm like, no, I'm gonna just buy all the pedals individually. But you really can't beat the deal that I'm getting on this thing. Okay. Here is the unit. This right here is the Korg AX5G. It is a guitar multi-effects processing unit thing. I have literally no experience with multi-effects units. This is my very first one. But I got this thing for $20. Come on. You can't beat that price. Listen, I know it's like a meme on this channel that I'm always buying music gear and nobody can stop me from buying pedals and guitars. But for $20, I mean, come on. Even if this thing sounds horrible, it's worth it for $20. The bottom is metal, but the top is like kind of cheapo plastic. This thing can run off of batteries or just, I think, a regular 9-volt power supply. He said he put some batteries in. Okay, there are batteries in there. But the first problem that I've run into is that I have no idea how to turn this on. I don't see a power button anywhere. We're just gonna try to plug it in and maybe that will automatically turn it on. I don't know. Yeah, that is what does it right there. Cool, so it works. At least the lights come on, so that's good. I don't know, I guess let's just plug it into the amp and see how it sounds. Output, input, 5G. 36. And what guitar shall we be playing today? My 1986 Squire Bullet. Go check out this video right here if you want to see a video on this. Turning on the amp. Oh no, that's loud. Loud sound. How do I just make it turn off? Alright, so first and foremost, I should probably mention that I have no idea what I'm doing with this thing. I've not watched any videos, I've not read any manuals, we're just gonna kind of wing it and figure it out on the fly. Alright, so it says there's a tuner function, I think maybe... Oh, there we go, yeah. So basically with the tuner, when they both light up, that means it's in tune. If it's on this side, it means it's flat. If it's on this side, it means it's sharp. So I'm just going to start in the pre-effects menu because it looks like that's the first in the chain of command here. I want to just kind of go to like a default preset. Can I do that? Okay, so I think we can turn certain things off by pressing both of these. Yeah, okay. We're kind of getting it. We're kind of figuring it out. I basically just turned all of this stuff off. So now we can kind of figure out what each individual thing sounds like. This knob right here, I think, controls how much of the effect is happening. Hello.
Your guitar.
Whoa! Did you get that? Yeah.
When?
This morning.
Multi-effects?
Yeah. I'm just kind of figuring out how everything works right now.
Is this a wall?
Yeah.
That's
and you
sick,
can choose like what you want it to be.
Oh yeah, dude.
Alright, so me and Coleman spent a while just messing around with this thing and seeing what it does. So basically within each preset on here, there are different parameters that you can adjust to kind of change the sound to your liking. And the way you do that is you switch this to parameter, and then you click these to cycle through all the different parameters that they have. It doesn't tell you what the parameters are or what they do, but you can just adjust it with this knob here. Let's try out the acoustic simulator. It sounds like an acoustic guitar, kinda. This is the slow attack effect. And I think this is probably my favorite effect. It's the auto wah. I don't know what that is doing. This parameter only either does 47 or 48. I don't know why. This thing still has a lot of mystery and magic to it that I don't really understand. This is chorus/flanger. And I would be surprised if the parameters don't control depth and speed and stuff like that. Whoa. That's cool. The octave is very nice. That's the octave parameter turned all the way down, so you just get the sound of the octave. And it's like this really crazy robot electronic sound. Drone. Whoa. Okay, this makes sense. So when you go to the drone feature, you can adjust what note the drone is actually droning. That's cool. That's a neat little feature. All right, so in the drive and amp setting, when it says A, that's basically controlling the amp. But if you click this and go to D, you're controlling the drive feature. So the drive settings are basically just like various distortion pedals, and this controls how much distortion is active. And you can adjust a bunch of features in each individual setting. But this one, I don't know what this does. Level/NR/cab/pedal. It's like a million different things in one setting. This chooses the cab, I guess, that you're using. And then the pedal thing. What is that doing? I don't know what this is doing here. Okay, let's try a few of the mod features. That's a cool phaser. Ooh, this is the rotary setting. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's really cool. If you've ever used the plugin Filter Freak, this is essentially the same thing as Filter Freak. Basically just puts a random weird little filter on your guitar sound. And finally, delay and reverb. These are probably going to be fairly basic. MLTHD, I'm not sure what that is. Most of these are just variations of different delays. Got some slapback delay, some spring reverb, plate, room, hall, just basic reverb sounds. Even though I don't completely understand it yet, we've explored most of the features and seen kind of a little bit of what it has to offer. And I think really now the only logical next step is to just make a song with this thing. Obviously I'm gonna run through my amplifier, but other than that, I'm not gonna use any other pedals or anything like that. Also, it's really nice that it runs off of batteries because it's powered on just in my hands. I can move it anywhere I want to. I usually have no idea what kind of chords I want to play, but I have something in mind right now. Alright, so I turned everything off besides the amp/drive function, and I want to just find a basic, simple distortion. I think that's good, honestly. That's a fine enough tone with me. It's no DS1, but it's got the same kind of vibe. I'll take it. You know what I'm gonna do, actually, is turn on the reverb setting and just get a nice little reverb on there. It doesn't sound incredible, but it doesn't sound horrible. Okay, let's see what else we can get here. Before we get too carried away, I gotta record some chorus chords. Is it my favorite distortion sound? No. It's distortion for sure, and that's what matters here. I'm totally gonna forget those chorus chords. I already know I am. Okay, I think I want to pick a different distortion sound for the leads. That's kind of cool. It's a weird tone. Maybe that with some like flanger or something on it. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's a really good lead tone right there. I want to try to use the auto wah, but I don't think it fits the vibe. If I can dial that in properly, that'll be nice. This pick sucks, I don't like it. We'll take that. I think I've tried that too many times to keep trying it. That's cool, but I want more distortion on that. That needs some compression. Okay, whew, I'm kind of sweating right now, jeez. Right now I'm gonna have to call it, but I shall be back whenever I get the chance to finish putting some drums on this, and I want to add some more layers to the chorus. But yeah, so far this thing, very cool. I like it a lot. Alright, it's the next day. I have some coffee in my Campbell's soup cup and some yogurt with blueberries, honey, banana chips, and granola. And we're gonna finish this song today. Drums are the first order of business. That's fine. We don't need anything crazy. Room mic.
Go.
Room mic fell on the floor. This is utterly ridiculous. Really organized cable setup I have here. Let's just go ahead and record. That first fill was really bad. Nice, we recorded 12 bars for some reason, but I like that take, so it's fine. Now guys, comes the part where we time adjust these drums for a billion years. Alright ladies and gentlemen, that did not take nearly as long as I thought it would. I think this sounds really good so far. I actually really like it. Let's record some bass now, and I don't think this thing is really gonna work for bass, so we're just gonna do normal DI bass. Okay, awesome. My camera died. Now we record some bass. I'm realizing now that I don't actually remember the chords to this song. I'm totally gonna forget those chorus chords. I already know I am. Okay, I know them now. Let's try to go crazy mode with the bass, why don't we? That's kind of coolio, actually. Okay, we have a nice little bass line here. I got a little fancier with the bass than I typically do, and I think it turned out really good. I think now I kind of want to record some sort of little, like, solo kind of thing. It might sound good on this. I think we're pretty much done here. Obviously, there's a lot I still have to do as far as laying out the beat and everything. I think this is a pretty cool song, honestly. Quick PSA to all the cable companies out there. Can we stop making cables that do this thing? This is so annoying to me. I guess it makes sense if you have to do like repairs or fix anything here. All of them do that. There's gotta be a reason for that. I don't like it, but there's gotta be a reason for it. So yeah, all in all, I think I really kind of like this thing a lot. The sounds are a bit like cheesy and low quality and like cheap sounding, but that's like kind of part of the charm, I feel like, a little bit. And the fact that you have access to so many different sounds on here, it's like 50 different pedals combined into one. Now, I don't personally think I'm going to be using this as a standalone thing where I get all of my effects off of this and my entire guitar tone comes from just this little box. If I happen to need a ring mod or an octaver or an auto wah or whatever I want to use this for, I can use this in conjunction with my other pedals as kind of like a Swiss Army knife pedal. I'm a fan. I would totally recommend getting one of these, especially if you can snag it for 20 bucks. Like anything you can buy for 20 bucks and it's a piece of music gear, you should probably do it. But yeah, so that is pretty much gonna do it for me in this video here today. I really appreciate you guys for watching this one and tuning in and being here and supporting me as always. Let me know what you guys think about this little Korg effects unit down in the comments below. Let me know what was your favorite sound off of it. Scam call, scam likely. I get like 100 of these every day. Love you guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video.